Hello aspirants, welcome to my channel Knowledge with Rahul. In today's topic will be a little different. We will be playing a list of MCQ multiple choice questions, and then we will discuss on the basis why these topics are important for our forthcoming examination. The first question over here is, where was the United Nations Charter signed that paved the way for the formation of the United Nations organization? So they are asking the place where the United Nations Charter was originally signed. The options are San Francisco, Yalta, Nuremberg, or Potsdam. So judging by these particular options, the answer to this question will be San Francisco. Why is this topic important? Because recently, 26th of June, it marked the 75 years or the 75th anniversary in which the United Nations Charter came into existence. This charter was the backbone under which the present day United Nations organization basically rests. So it is an equally important chapter that needs to be studied in more details for our examination. Our next question is, which of the following countries is not a part of the Five Eyes? They're asking us which country is not a part of the Five Eyes. The options are USA, UK, Canada, or France. Judging by the options over here, the answer to this question is France. This particular topic of Five Eyes is also equally important. It is nothing but a type of an intelligence alliance comprising of Australia, Canada, New Zealand, United Kingdoms, and the United States. These countries had originally signed a intelligence sharing agreement known as UK-USA. So this particular grouping is equally important, as we can see about how China has heightened its presence in the regions around South China Sea, as well as having territorial disputes with countries around the regions of Southeast Asia. So this grouping is equally important and we must study it in details. Our next question over here is, which organization introduced for the first time the report Money Laundering and Illegal Wildlife Trade? So the name of the report was Money Laundering and the Illegal Wildlife Trade report. Which organization introduced this? The option was IUCN, FATF, UNO Wildlife, or WWF. IUCN is International Union for Conservation of Nature and Natural Resources. FATF is Financial Action Task Force. UNO Wildlife, UNO we all know what it means, and Worldwide Fund for Nature, WWF. The answer to this question is FATF, or the Financial Action Task Force. So this was the first report that was brought about by the Financial Action Task Force, which has also described the illegal wildlife trade as a big global threat, and it has stated that it has estimated a generated and revenue of almost $23 billion a year. So this particular report is also equally important because this is the first time that the FATF has come out with a report of this particular type. Our next question, consider the following about Sutra Pick. The first statement is, it is launched by the Ministry of Ayush. Second statement is, it was announced in 2018-2019 budget. The third statement is, it also aims to find a cure for COVID-19. Which of the particular statement is true? So I'll just read out the statement again. It is launched by the Ministry of Ayush. Second, it was announced in the 2018-19 budget. And third, it is also aims to find a cure for COVID. The options over here is that only option 3, option 1 and 2, none of the statements is true, or only options 2 and 3 are true. Judging by the options, none of the particular statements mentioned here is true. Why? Because firstly, Sutra Pick was launched by the Ministry of Science and Technology. Moreover, it was announced very recently in the 2019-20 budget, and there is no claim for it to find a cure for COVID-19. Why? Because it does not deal with anything like that. It is just basically a means as to sort of a research program into indigenous cattle breed, which aims to develop and improve our genetic qualities of our cattle breeds. So this is also an equally important topic for our examination. We then move to our next question, that is, consider the following about golden langurs. The first statement again is that they are found around the Western Ghats. They are listed as critically endangered in the IUCN. And the third statement is primatologists have observed that the threat of electrocution and inbreeding is increasing among the golden langur. Which of the particular following statement is true? Over here, the statements are they are found either or around the Western Ghats, they are listed as critically endangered in the IUCN, and the primatologists have observed that the threat of electrocution and inbreeding is increasing among these golden langurs. Which of the particular following statement is true? All of them, only the third, only 1 and 2, or only 1 and 3? Judging by these particular statements, only part 3 is correct. Why? Because they are not found around the Western Ghats. They are only found in some parts of Bhutan and mostly centered around the regions of Assam. Also remember, under the IUCN, they are not listed as critically endangered. Instead, they are only mentioned as endangered species. So that is equally important for us to understand. Golden langur as a particular topic is also important because there was a new report on golden langurs which stated that there is large cases of inbreeding and electrocution that is taking place among their population, and we have to study other intricacies related to it. So it does form an important part for our examination. Finally, our last MCQ question. Consider the following statement about the Animal Husbandry Infrastructure Development Fund, or the AHIDF. This was a very new fund that was recently constituted. The statements are, it is a part of the Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan stimulus package. Second statement, it is to be managed by NABARD, or National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, and the size of the fund is 15,000 crores. So which of the particular following statement is true? On the basis of all these statements, we can say that all of these particular statements are true, because the government had very recently announced a rupees 50,000 crores, 15,000 crores infrastructure development fund for this particular purpose, and which will be managed by NABARD, and it will provide farmers, producing organizations, MSMEs as well as private players for setting up dairy, meat, processing and animal feed plants. So these were a certain list of MCQs which are important for our exams. Please go through the topics properly, and please leave your appreciation in the form of a like, comment, and let me know whatever you want next. Thank you very much.